Y'all know what time it is, man. We on another episode of Trill Talk No Cap.
What's good, homie?
What's good, fam? How you living? Hey, what's up, Miss Chinese Nikki? I'm trying to give the San Antonians a bigger idea of what we're talking about and how legendary this shit is. Yo, what's good, man? Y'all already know what it is, you dig what I'm saying? This is another great episode of Trill Talk No Cap. Today, man, you know what I'm saying, we got the king himself, Cajun King, man. You know what I'm saying, joining us today. I'm here with my co-host, Miss FEL, aka Felicia. You dig what I'm saying? Yo, first and foremost, bro, I gotta ask everybody this, you know what I'm saying, whenever we start, because you know how the world is and everything that's going on, man. How are you doing, bro? How do you feel? How's your energy?
I'm great, man. I'm great. I'm in a good spot. I'm in a good space right now.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, Craig, I know you, my G. You know what I'm saying? You know, we know you. We see you at the spots, nigga. I get excited every time I see my dog. We're gonna get into all that. But what is it, bro, that, like, tell us a little bit about the early Craig that we don't know. Like, you know, Craig from the knee high. You know what I'm saying? Tell us where you originally from.
I'm from New Orleans.
Okay,
so,
New Orleans. You know?
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize I'm originally from New Orleans. I'm a pre-Katrina. You know what I'm saying? Before Katrina, New Orleans, not the new New Orleans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, 2005, I was 15 years old. I moved to Houston.
Yeah.
So after we moved to Houston, I was 10th grade. So I was in Houston not even 2 years, and then I was in Houston 2 years, 10th grade to 12th grade, and then came straight to San Antonio at 18 years old.
Okay. Did you have to move because of Katrina?
Definitely.
Okay.
How was it living in Houston from Louisiana? Different?
It was a lot different. Honestly, like Houston was a big culture shock for me because honestly, when we hear about Texas and Louisiana, like growing up, we think it's straight like cowboys and horses.
Everybody think that.
Nah, for real.
When I went to New York, they said the same shit. And nigga, what you wrote on here on cattle? I was like, nigga, what the fuck?
Nah, bro, really. Like all you see is like in movies and TV shows, like tumbleweeds, and you know what I'm saying. So you don't know no better. Like all you being taught is what you see on TV and what you're reading books and things like that. You know what I'm saying. So when we came, honestly, Houston really embraced me. Like especially in high school, like I've always been like popular, you know what I'm saying? So I've always been in a lot of extracurricular activities. Like I
played sports in high school and all that.
I'm more so when I got to Houston, yes.
Yeah.
What's crazy, a lot of people understand about New Orleans, now it probably is, but it wasn't big on sports back in the day. A lot of people would go to like the football games to see the halftime show. So y'all ever see Southern and Grambling and stuff like that, like everybody marching the band. So I've been marching the band since I was in 4th grade. I played trumpet and French horn.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I still got one video. We're gonna check it out if we don't. I got one video on YouTube when you didn't even think it's me.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Before the beard, huh?
Nah, bro. None of that. With the specs too, you know what I'm saying? I took it with glass too. I got contacts in, man.
Can you still play?
I don't know. Honestly, like I've always told myself I want to pick it back up. You know what I'm saying? I used to be able to read music and everything. So I've always been in choir. I've always been in band.
Okay.
So it's like, honestly, just to have that type of culture compared to like what I learned in Texas, because like I said, in Texas, I started playing sports because the band was just much different. I'm talking about, I went to the band practice, my mom said, you know, I'm going to go to the band practice. I want to get back in the band.
Yeah.
I get out there, I see, I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same. In New Orleans, we get down. We get down. So
not yet.
It was just totally different.
So, you know, I want to ask you too, because I think you know, like I said, we've had great conversations, bro. And you such a dope person, you know what I'm saying? And the things that you talk about and the light that you try to give to other people, bro. Tell us a little bit about the people that just never had the experience. Because I remember when New Orleans, I'm from Killeen, Texas.
Yeah.
But I spent a lot of time
254.
254. You know, Texas. So, you know, whenever I would go out there, whenever when the New Orleans came over, you know what I'm saying? I just remember like seeing the change for them, you know what I'm saying? Seeing the change for you guys, seeing the pain in people's eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just knew like when the niggas came to our school, I was telling niggas, you know what I'm saying, that I was hooping with and shit like that. I was like, hey, look, let me tell you something, nigga. We all real niggas. We all stand on team. But let me tell you something.
Right.
These niggas are coming from a different place. These ain't niggas that we should be fucking with on that level. It had nothing to do with being scared. It was saying these niggas, when you got nothing to lose, that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nothing means nothing to you. Because you got nothing to lose.
We just lost everything.
So, you know what I'm saying? So feeling that coming over here, what was your mindset? Was you just like, you know what? I'm going in
and I'm going to embrace whatever I got coming my way? Or were you just really going through it like you were trying to like figure it out? Because you were at a young age too, so.
Yeah, bro. I was like 15, like I said, I was 15 going on 16. And honestly, like I said, it was a culture shock because like it was just totally different, man. Honestly, we didn't even realize that we talk different. Like that was one of the biggest things, right? Like I'm talking about literally, I told one dude one day, I was like, what's happening, round? He said, round. We call bitches with a fat ass, round. I'm like, nah, I ain't mean like that, dog. That's how we talk. Just like we be like, what's happening, bitch? Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people was taking that disrespectful. So like, we didn't mean no harm, but we didn't know nothing outside of us. And before Katrina, honestly, like the only state I've ever visited before Katrina actually was Mississippi. I had never, I think I visited over 20 states. I've been out the country. Like, but we didn't know, people from New Orleans, I ain't gonna lie, pre-Katrina, people from New Orleans, like all we know is what we know. We stay in that city. I'm pretty sure like small cities like Killeen or even San Antonio, actually, it's not a small city, but people that's from here, they're very close knit. You know what I'm saying? So they don't even try to get outside their city and what they're used to. So
we just talked about that too, and I feel like that kind of saddens me when I've heard actually people, and it's shocking to me because like I said, I've been overseas and traveled as well. So you know from experience when you've done that and you hear somebody say, well, the furthest I've been is Austin. You'd be like, that to me. To them, they like shit. I don't, because what you don't know, you can't miss.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
What you don't know. But to me, it was sad to me because I had experienced these things, and I'm like, nigga, there's such a big fucking world out here. There's things I've traveled a lot, and I feel like I ain't traveled enough.
Honestly,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what my goal is, to actually show my daughters more of the world because, like I said,
absolutely.
We all ignorant to something. I posted on my page the other day, we all ignorant to something. You only know what you know. You know what I'm saying? You only know what you've been seeing, and what you've seen and what you've been exposed to.
Right.
So it's like you said, like you're not thinking outside the box. You're not thinking outside of where you at.
Right.
So because my parents never, you know what I'm saying, tried to explore the world and get us to know the things outside of New Orleans or Mississippi, which is where my family's from, we wasn't even focused on that. We didn't know there was no more of the world out there. So now that I know that there's more out there, I'm not going to limit my daughters, you know what I'm saying, to only being like, my first child was born in Ohio. Okay. I was out there running a business.
Okay, what part?
Cleveland.
Okay.
Cleveland.
When you left, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I got a cousin. I was going to say I got a cousin in Cincinnati.
Oh, no. When you left New Orleans, how was that at that moment? Like, did you guys hear about what was going to happen and you planned to go, or did you guys wait till the last minute?
Because y'all went through some shit too.
So I'm gonna be
because it had happened many times before.
Them Houston niggas wasn't really.
So it's a lot that a lot of people don't even realize or don't even know about me. I barely speak on it, but actually when Katrina hit, I was in juvenile jail. So I've never even talked to a lot of people about this, but I was actually in jail as the water was rising and everything. So they actually transported me. I was in a youth study. It's called YSC Youth Study Center, but they transported me to Temperament Prison. I was in a prison at 15 years old while the water is rising, and we just hearing like, oh, you know, once a hurricane down, y'all can go back to the juvenile jail X, Y, Z. Right. So actually, like after being in there 3 days, I'm talking about like lights off, toilets not flushing, so people are not taking a shit, and you smelling shit for days. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about, this was like, I would never forget it. And like when they actually walked us out, literally like, think about being 15, I don't know how tall I was, I would say like 4 feet something, right? But the water was like up to here. They got like all holding on to ropes, you know what I'm saying? Like walking through the water, National Guards pointing guns at us and everything. And you were looking on YouTube, but we was on a bridge with prisoners, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the whole experience for me was totally different than what very traumatic.
Did you have contact with your family? Like, did you know they were going?
So believe it or not, my mama didn't find me, I think, until like, I can't put actually a time frame on it, but I would say it was weeks to a month later.
Oh my
mom actually developed breast cancer because, you know what I'm saying, she didn't know, she was stressing out, she didn't know where I was and things like that. So yeah, they went to Mississippi first and they went to Atlanta. And they didn't find me because they transported us from New Orleans to, it's called Jetson Juvenile in Baton Rouge. And then I got transferred to Swanson in Monroe, Louisiana. So my mom didn't find me until I was in Jetson, and yeah, it was a crazy experience.
Did they leave right away? Did you ever find out like they leave right away?
So I think after talking to my big brother, he's probably watching live right now too. But talking to my big brother, he had to kind of like, honestly, like it was just last year that me and him was talking, and he was kind of like filling these gaps in for me because a lot of this stuff I still can't even give you a for sure answer. All I know is what I went through. Right. You feel what I'm saying?
When you're going through a lot of this stuff, but especially during traumatic experiences, you know what I mean? Yeah. Your mind almost wants to forget it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
But some of the experiences. But that's one thing I've noticed about, and you can feel the energy and the character of this person when you meet him, you know what I'm saying? And from the moment that I met you, bro, I've always felt like that, like You know what I'm saying? You just give yourself. You be yourself. You are yourself no matter what room you in.
That's it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You never conformed. You've never looked around the room and see, okay, they acting like this, maybe I need to fit in. It was always, nigga, I'm Craig, this is who I am. Excuse me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like that was always, and that's dope that you meet people like that, because everybody, 90% of people you meet don't do that. 90% of people you meet, they conform. Yeah. You know, well, they're doing this, so maybe I need to. You know what I mean?
Facts,
and it takes a lot of power to be yourself, you know what I'm saying? And your story is truly amazing, because there's a lot of people that probably, you know, go through things and never knew how to, you know, persevere through it, you know what I mean? So I definitely salute you for that, man. So let's talk about this. 16 years in the San Antonio game.
Yeah.
And when I say game, I want y'all to just see what my head's at with this nigga. Okay? I'm about to broaden your horizons. Most of y'all just see, you know, Cajun King, you know what I'm saying? You see the all you know is that this nigga can cook the shit out of food. That's all you know. But this man has done far more than that in our community here in San Antonio. He's actually been a promoter before. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah. Years.
You know what I'm saying? Tell us a little bit about what you've done. Over 16 years, you've done a lot of things, bro, in this community.
Bro, so before I was a promoter, to be honest with you, I was a dancer. Crazy part about it. So a lot of people, my first name coming out of high school was Mr. Rack Daddy.
Okay.
You know she danced too.
Hey, you know we gonna play that song.
Yeah.
Do the Rack Daddy.
I'm gonna have to hit it. Like anybody, all my high school partners, everybody that was him out getting my college career, they already know I was Mr. Rack Daddy first.
Mr. Rack Daddy.
I'm talking about like the life of the party in the middle of the party. So my whole freshman year, I didn't even drink, but I was just live and turn. Like me and all my partners, we didn't drink our whole freshman year, and we were just live and turn. Everybody like, they gotta be drunk. Like honestly, like we didn't even know what alcohol really was like that. You know what I'm saying? We would just turn. Like you know what I'm saying? So I was a dancer my whole freshman year. Shout out to Don J, by the way. Don J, we was at Club Planeta off of Wurzbach. Planeta.
Well, I heard Planeta. I don't think I've been, but I heard about Planeta.
Yeah,
people
Planeta.
People
You know she from the west side, Planeta.
Yeah, you gotta say it right. But yeah, Don J actually was the first like biggest promoter out here that I've ever met. And like me and my partners was in his parties pretty much shit. Every single time he doing a party, he had the college crowd. He was a cute dog at UTSA, he was popular. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my dog. And we realized our whole freshman year, like, damn, we the life of the party. Like we the reason why everybody coming to the parties. So like we went from being the ones in the middle of the crowd to like, you know, we people coming here, like they making money off of us coming because people coming here. And then that freshman year, our sophomore year, 2009, we all became promoters. So after that, like, you know what I'm saying, 2009, this pretty much was the popularity and the dancing turned into being a promoter, and like, you know what, we gotta get our own bag. You know what I'm saying?
That's when y'all was kind of like hitting it with the flyers on cars and all that shit. Backpacks full of shit, nigga.
Man, I'm talking about, it rain outside, you can fly in your car, stuck to your window, now you gotta scrape it off with a razor blade.
I know all about that shit, nigga.
Yeah, so 2009 was when the promoting started, and shout out to my, matter of fact, ask Kevin, man. Kevin, we had a group called G Class, man. It was me, Kevin, and DJ Kevin McGee.
Oh, word? Oh, shit. Damn, Kev. Oh, now I've been doing that for years, too.
So me and Kevin actually was in a group called Men of Honor at UTSA. These, like I said, a lot of these,
what kind of group was that?
So Men of Honor is actually still around. I just followed them on UTSA because I didn't know what was still going on, but it's like, I would say it was more so a brotherhood that was about prosperity and positivity. Like we was always trying to do something. Like we just did events that was like helping the community or like being nice to women or just showing that chivalry is not dead and things like that. So like I said, I've always been involved in extracurricular activities, but I always want to be attached to something positive, right?
Is that how you met him?
Huh?
Is that how you met him? Or you knew him?
Me and Kevin met at UTSA. Yeah, so we started UTSA together. Wow. Yeah, that's my dog. So that's why on my video, my promo video I did for Elmo Beer Company a few weeks ago, I used leg work with him and Lil Yoda. I used that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we always trying to do things together, bro. You see your people doing something, try to bring that together some kind of way.
That's a little bit about what I was telling you when we was off cameras. That's the space I'm in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We should be trying to like come together, you know what I mean, and really do, because it's power in numbers, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You could be the man, you could be that nigga, you could be whatever as one person. But imagine what you can do
with a team.
You know what I'm saying? I heard a saying the other day, bro. I gotta say this why I say that. It's he said one finger can't lift a pebble, but a hand can move mountains. You feel what I'm saying?
I like that.
And I love that saying because automatically that's one of them things that you just get automatically on what he's saying. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I that's what I see in you. You've always been like a leader. You know what I'm saying? Kevin is the same way. When I met Kev, bro, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like we clicked. You know what I'm saying? And he's been one of those patient dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I love to see his growth and how much popularity and shit he's building now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. That's what I wanted to bring up because you mentioned years like 2009, 2010, bro. You know what's crazy? During those 2 years, or to 2014, I'm gonna say the era from 2009 to 14, it was a lot of shit going on in the city, and everybody was making history. 2010 and 11 was when High Strung became a household name in San Antonio.
For real?
They had a dance group called Unified Soul, and they was dancing.
I've heard that before, actually.
Bro, they was doing. You was out here, so it's so crazy. We probably was all.
2010, 2011?
Yeah, 2010, 2011.
So that's when me and Bernardo linked up. So that's
Bernardo
B. Baxter that owns that Sip It.
Bro, I used to work with that nigga.
For real?
I used to work with
That's my dog. He just texting about the other thing. But yeah, me and Bernardo, we honestly, me and Bernardo revolutionized promoting out here in San Antonio. That's why I don't really do the promote thing no more. I'm in a whole other lane, like I said, that it's not on that level no more. I can promote differently, right? Like I know for a fact I do food. I'm from New Orleans and it's something I'm passionate about. But what we notice is, you know what I'm saying, like we got a following, but at the same time, we didn't have a lot of following that like drink, you know what I'm saying? We got this following that's like from 18 to 20, right? Mm-hmm. So we in these clubs that has a bar that their bar needs to hit a quota as well. You feel what I'm saying? So like, think about you put a lot of people in there, but the bar ain't really making no money, but y'all making money at the door. Mm. So what we learned was like, whenever we would make a lot of money at the door and the bar didn't make a lot of money, we would have to give a lot of our door money to the club. Mm. So Bernardo, shout out to B Baxter, man. By the way, y'all go to Sip It, man. The boy got like 10 locations.
Very smart.
Yeah, that's my guy.
He had Wingit too, didn't he?
He got one Wingit that's with Sip It and Cibolo, but that's the only Wingit that they have left. But mostly Sip It's now.
There's a Sip It right down the road.
Yeah,
right.
They got Sip It's everywhere. But
he always been kind of locked in with that.
Bro,
shit.
Let me tell you something, bro. Bernardo is one of the smartest dudes I've ever met because he showed me at a young age, bro, how to be, first of all, invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was the one, like, when we done with these parties, he was the one putting his money up. Mm-hmm. He was the one, first of all, he was putting his money up. So let me transition real quick. So I'm gonna transition how we transition out of the clubs. Mm-hmm. So we moved from the clubs. I'm telling you how we wasn't making money for ourselves after they taking that money at the bar. You know what I'm saying? So Bernardo was like, you know what? We can get ballroom. We can go around the ballroom, go pay $1,200, $1,500, and I'll put the money up for the ballroom. We sell pre-sale tickets. We'll sell about 100 pre-sale tickets, $10, right? We already up a band, so we pretty much almost got the ballroom money back. Mm-hmm. By 11, 12 o'clock, we 20 ahead. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking, we packing the ballroom out. How many people can you fit in the ballroom? Like 1,000. We doing parties, 1,000 and 2,000 people. Yeah. Like crazy. I'm talking about we revolutionized the whole game. So being that weekly promoter, bro, we were like, nah, that's dead. We're gonna do it our way. So we started doing events at the ballroom. So we're not promoting this every week. We promoting every week and we on the ground, but these events are like once a month. Right. So like I'm talking about, like, just imagine being able to put 1,000 people in a venue rather than trying to get like 50 or 60 every week or every day. Right. So B, you went in there, he invested in the ballroom. We promoted for like a few weeks to a month. We traveling to Texas State, UT. I'm talking, we on the ground. This is, like I said, the flyer day. Like they were saying, they work for real. So, you know what I'm saying? So like, B was like, man, look, if we build this up, we promote it, you know what I'm saying, long enough instead of like week to week. You know what I'm saying? One thing about being a weekly promoter, you can't even promote for the week after this because you got to promote for this week. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what, as you see what I'm doing with the food, I can promote something a month from now. I got an event March 2nd at McIntyre's. Banners already all over McIntyre. You know why? Because I got the same mind frame that Bernardo Ben gave me. Like, just do events. Stop doing that weekly stuff. Of people stop appreciating you, first of all. They're like, I can just catch you next week. I can just catch you tomorrow. X, Y, and Z. So anyway.
Exclusivity wins.
So I'm sorry?
Exclusivity wins. Exclusivity. So being exclusive, gotcha. It always wins because I tell rappers at the same thing. Like, niggas say, oh, well, come catch me next week. Catch me, they go to these open mics. But bro, I'm gonna come and watch you perform every week the same set.
Yeah, exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You gotta be, that's why, like, even for me, like, niggas that even if they hate, even if they like, nigga, I don't, nigga, but everybody talking about the show, nigga, and I only performed once here like that with my concert. You gonna come just because, nigga, they didn't already talking about going.
And y'all the next time you gonna see me.
Exactly.
Fact.
So, nigga, when I always said that, bro, and I try to tell a lot of niggas that, but you know, niggas, they gotta wanna listen.
Hey, man. You gotta let sometimes, bro, you gotta let people do it their way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
facts.
So yeah, so anyway, man, so when Bernardo did that, that showed me like, you know what? Y'all actually bigger than y'all are. Y'all can get out these clubs. Like, we ain't saying F the clubs because they're gonna always be there. You know what I'm saying? Those weekly spots you need, that somebody's birthday, you need somewhere to go this week because it's their birthday or whatever. So that's gonna be there. But at the same time, like I said, people stop appreciating you because they get familiar with you. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So anyway, I said to say, I appreciate my boy B Bax for opening my mind to, you know what I'm saying, being able to not limit myself. And I'm taking that same mind frame and I'm doing that with the food now this year. Yeah. So that's why y'all don't see me somewhere every week this year. You can't catch Craig, you can't catch King's Cajun. Yeah. And then you don't know where he gonna be next.
Well, I'm glad I got your damn number. I'm gonna catch his ass. Yeah. You gotta know me, nigga.
But think about Bentley's, right? When people know Craig gonna be here next week, he gonna be here Saturday, he gonna be here Sunday. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So they can come like on their own merit, their own time. Yeah.
Man, them people stop appreciating man.
Yeah, no doubt. So shout out to B Baxter, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my dog.
Good dude too. Good dude, man. Man, you know what I'm saying? First of all, I love seeing y'all be so successful at what you're doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? To see a young black man doing it, you know what I'm saying? That's what we need. That's the inspiration. You know, I talk in some of these schools, bro, and those kids see that type of shit. Yeah. They see, you know what I'm saying? They might see me share something of yours, or they might have seen me and they're like, damn, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, because in their head it's possible.
Yeah.
I
see when you gave away all the flyers on stuff, bro. That was cool, bro. Yeah. Like, they shiny autograph, bro. I'm like, bro, them kids, bro, they felt like they just grabbed a lane, bro. Like,
we gotta bring you one day to cater to that. We gotta do something for the kids. I told them that I wanted, because the kids are too young to come to some of the concerts, right? Because we go in the clubs, whatever. So one day I'm gonna do a concert for them. We gotta have you step out there. That'll be love. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
absolutely. But so, bro, you know what I mean? First of all, it's dope that you stepped into promotion like that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people wouldn't even know that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that Craig can tell you, man, 2009 to 14 was a time.
It was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And it was different.
Wait, you talk about the MCing? Yeah, I was MC too.
Okay. So where you was MCing at?
So I was a promote, bro. So. Damn, bro. A lot of these
this nigga's a jack of all trades.
Bro, a lot of these clubs, like, I want to say I'm like an if you know type person, because niggas that's still in the game right now promoting, they can tell you how long. Like I said, this been since 2009 I was promoting out here. So a lot of these clubs have changed names. You know, shout out to Davey at Prime Social. I've seen Prime Social be called 5 names.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Saga.
I love the elevation.
Loft.
You think
the Loft? It was Saga. I got here at Loft.
Nah, you started off there. So the Loft, Saga, Glow, Fourth Quarter, Prime Social.
Yeah, I was here for all that shit.
Yeah, but that's my dog, man. Davey, I'm always elevating. I love when people go from promotion to ownership, bro. Like that's a beautiful thing, especially as a black man. Yeah. But yeah, bro, I was MC. Matter of fact, I was under Party Boy DJ's umbrella. So you know the Party Boy with the flex, right?
Yeah.
So you know DJ Mr. Rogers?
Yeah. DJ Mr. Rogers. Hey, that's my guy. He the one that put Kirko on, really.
Yeah, because we're at PV. Yeah. So if Mr. Rogers started a group called Party Boy DJs, right? So this was a core. You remember it was core DJs, Party Boy DJs. It was just everybody starting these group of DJs. So San Antonio had an umbrella of Party Boy DJs, and I started the Party Boy MCs. So actually, I hope Keep Up watching this. Keep Up came after me. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell you that. Keep Up came after me. P Hill came after me.
Shout out to my nigga Keep.
Yeah, shout out to that's all.
P Hill, that's my nigga too.
It's all my dogs. So at the time,
last night.
it was DJ Sheed Nomic, which me and Kevin, like we real good friends with Sheed. He don't DJ no more. With DJ Sheed Nomics, believe it or not, bro, we was roommates. And she went and got a board, mixing board from a Guitar Center, and it came with a mic, with a wired mic. Oh, bro, no lie, you know what the reserves at Babcock? Yeah. We decided, like, you know what, bro, we're gonna do a house party. We got this board now. Yeah. My boy, not a mix, bro. I'm talking about, like, bro, it's in between the sets, shit cutting off, dog, like everything, dog, like shit cutting off.
You gotta learn. That's how you learn, bro.
But get what though? When I say, bro, I've been to a lot of house parties in college, right? And to this day, we had probably like. Man, about 40 people inside, but like 100 people outside, bro. But to this day, that party never got shut down. Police didn't come or nothing, bro. It was hot as hell. But when I had to figure out how to MC, because she didn't know how to transition from song to song, bro. Yeah. So like I'm talking while he's trying to get to the next song. You know what I'm saying? The song cut out. Everybody like, what's going on? I'm like, everybody in the house with your real hair. I'm like, nah, y'all ain't about to. This party ain't about to die down, man. So I started MCing.
I like that one too. I'm a host, so I'm gonna take everybody in the house with your real hair. I'm gonna write that down. Everybody in the house with your real hair.
So, but yeah, bro, like I learned how to MC just on the wing, bro. It was my roommate, and like I said, bro, like Rogers came down. He was coming down here for a few gigs, a few parties, and he started the Party Boy MCs. I don't know if you know DJ Slow Boogie.
Slow Boogie, I have heard.
So Slow Boogie had the beard. Him and Don J real cool, bro. That was my guy.
Yeah.
It was Slow Boogie. They had DJ Rambo, Sheedonomics. It was just a few of us, bro. We had our own little group at UTSA. Then Keep Up, and then when me and Bernardo started doing parties, P Hill started MCing and shit. For real. So I told P Hill, I like, man, look, my guy, you got it, bro. Like, cause at the end of the day, now me and Bernardo, we the older ones and we the face of this. So I'm like, I don't want to be the life of the party anymore. I went from dancing to promoting to MCing, and you know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's one thing I feel about San Antonio. I'm gonna just say that right here. A lot of people don't know when to pass the torch.
Thank you.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I don't mean no pun to nobody, but sometimes you gotta know when to pass the torch. And a lot of people have a problem doing that. You feel what I'm saying? So I know when it's my time to get off the scene or to not be the one that's the face, especially when you know how much money you bring on the back end.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? When you like, shit, I ain't gotta be the face of like I'm getting the cake. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I remember we did Workout Plan 2. And we brought B King down, bro. Like, people don't know to this day. Bernardo will tell you, honest to God, on my daughters, bro. That's the biggest party we ever threw. And I think it was at the studio, bro. We made 27 racks, bro. 27 racks in a big ass space, bro. Ballroom type shit, bro. But it's like, in my eyes, bro, like this is the biggest bread I've seen at this young of an age. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why do I even want to be a face of anything if we bringing in this kind of money? And I don't even know how much we making. It's probably the first time I said it. They're like, oh, we still got that? You did. But yeah, man.
But that's just cause you know, like that's the humbleness in you. And two, like a lot of niggas that wanna be the face, bro, it's all ego.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of ego-driven shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've learned.
I be thinking like they didn't get attention in high school or something. Like I'm like, bro,
I be feeling that same way.
Your parents ain't love you or something. Like I don't know. Like
maybe you just started pulling girls or something. I don't know what's going on. Like
I don't know. I'm not like
I'm not an expert on loserism.
Nah, bro. Like. But yeah, bro, I don't know. I don't see how people do that, man. Like I said, you gotta know when to pass the torch, bro, and know when it's your time to transition. And honestly, like once I got done even with the promoting shit, I seen Bernardo. Matter of fact, Bernardo, I don't know if you remember, had a food truck called Countdown Wings before he even got into it. And that's when they first started the block.
That's where he started from, with the food truck.
Bro, I went and helped my boy clean out his first food truck, bro. And he bought it at a junkyard, my dog. I swear to God. And he took off, bro. But he still taught me, bro. Bernardo knew how to invest. He took the party money and transitioned into his food truck. And it's crazy not even thinking about like me doing food. Bro, this man been having this mind frame, bro, over 15 years, bro. He just always knew when to transition to something else and invest his money. Like Bernardo, I remember coming from Incarnate where he transferred to UTSA. He had a slab, bro, Buick. That boy back door and got the Camaro. I'm like, hold on. The party's doing this for you? Like, come on, B. Like, I'm still riding my busted up 98 Ultima, you feel what I'm saying? But B always knew how to invest his money, bro. So it's like to see him do the Countdown Wings and now have Wing It and Sip It. Like, bro, like I said, I'm gonna always give my dogs their flowers, man. Like,
I gotta stop by Sip It too. That's like a bar?
No, Sip It is a daiquiri shop.
Daiquiri shop. Yeah, I gotta stop.
Believe it or not, what's that daiquiri shop? Fat Tuesdays try to come here. He just bought them out.
Oh,
Turn into a Sip It.
Oh shit!
Power moves.
That's crazy. Hell yeah.
Power moves.
He always had that mindset though. You know what I'm saying? Like we always chopped it up.
Yeah.
Like I said, I used to work at an after school program with him on the Fort Sam Army base. His mom actually worked up there too.
Yeah.
His mom worked with us, so we, you know what I'm saying. So we all used to kick it, and you know what I'm saying. We had a lot of great conversations and great laughs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. But Bernardo's always been the person that like he just he's a big ass nigga. I always told him that like, damn nigga, you're a huge ass nigga. I think you're done. Whatever
I see you.
Whatever you're doing in the gym, you're done.
Yeah, no,
you're done. You won.
And I ain't gonna lie, don't forget my boy Daryl Smith. So him and Daryl are actually partners with Sip It. I don't forget Daryl. They're actually business partners. So it's Daryl and it's Bernardo.
Shout out to Daryl.
So me and Bernardo was, like I said, Bernardo was in my wedding in 2015. You know what I'm saying? So we always been locked in. And when I moved to Ohio, Bernardo and Daryl kind of clicked up and they linked up. I think Daryl had his own business already. They got together, two black bosses. You know what I'm saying? And they just took off, and now they got franchises. So now they, you know what I'm saying, selling their franchises to the people. They ain't got to be at all these locations that you see.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, him and Daryl, they doing anything, man. I can go to them for anything, bro.
So is that something that you interested in? Because I actually see your business taking off, and I mean, you've already taken off. But I see you like with franchises and states and overseas. Like, is this something that you want for what you're doing, or?
That's a great question, bro. Because a lot of people keep asking me that, right? And I had to sit down with Bernardo like less than a month ago, and food is an interesting field, and I would say that's my goal, right? That's the long-term goal. There's two things that scares me to not rush into it. The first thing is whenever you get a brick and mortar, a building, first of all, the overhead is crazy. And then you got to make sure that you build your brand enough to where no matter where you put that building, people are going to come, because now you're stuck in one spot. That's the first thing, right? The second thing is whenever you franchise anything, you can't go to one Chick-fil-A and it don't taste like the other Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to one McDonald's and they do something different than the other McDonald's. That's the whole point of it becoming a franchisee. So my brother, shout out to my brother owns Fruit Orleans in New Orleans, man. Whenever y'all in the city, y'all make sure to check that out. My brother is teaching me about franchising, you feel what I'm saying? And whenever you franchise anything, you gotta make sure people don't water down your quality. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So that's what I'm scared of. It's like people keep asking me like McIntyre's right now. They want me to do McIntyre's North Star, and then they want me to do McIntyre's on the South Side eventually. I'm like, I gotta be able to trust whoever I send downtown to be able to do the same thing I'm doing over here, because now my name is on this. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So that's my only thing, is like making sure that the quality that I built going on 5 years with this is gonna stay the same. So until I can get a formula, right, which I have the formula, but until I can actually pass that formula down and actually see somebody replicate it and do it. And I'm talking about, it's more than just the formula, right? It's customer service. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's so much more that comes with this, bro, that like people don't realize. Marketing, dude. Like I study
different entities that help, you know what I'm saying, that make this shit what it is. You know?
So you gotta make sure all of that is.
Which I was gonna ask you is like so it's like, you know, to work for you, right? To say, hey, I want to work for King Cajun. You know what I mean? What do I have to? So you have, is it breaking down to each person that may want to come work for you?
Nah, honestly, bro, like anybody that it's only one person. Y'all probably, they call him Big Chris. So Chris worked with me all last year downtown. He been at Benny's a lot. Got the glasses, always fresh, old school. But Chris, the only one that I've allowed to like actually stir my pot. You know what I'm saying? Because he used to be a sous chef or whatever. But most people that come and work for me, honestly, like they don't do much of the cooking. They'll do a lot of the customer service, taking orders, just the stuff that's not as technical, because I know they're not technically ready for that. Now, trust me, my goal is never to keep anybody under me too long. I wish I can create me today. You know what I'm saying? So we can build this thing up. But like I said, my goal is not to rush somebody into what my grandma taught me. You know what I'm saying? My mama taught me. So it's like, shout out to my grandma, by the way. She's on the back of my shirt. She just, her heavenly birthday was just on Valentine's Day. She made 2 years she passed away. But
I was gonna ask you, who got you into cooking and started that love for cooking for you?
Just watching my mama growing up. Honestly, I never wanted to cook. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'll tell you
that was me.
Yeah, real quick story. I never was like, I'm gonna be a cook when I grow up. You know what I'm saying? I never was like that. So I just know I've seen my mom with the garlic powder, the onion powder, the season salt. I ain't gonna say it all, but you know what I'm saying? Like I see her whipping it all in the kitchen, but I never like mom let me cook. But once I started doing it, I kind of, you know what I'm saying? I got it down. But anyway, I'm gonna say it again. So during COVID, my wife first of all got furloughed from her job. I didn't know what the hell furlough mean. You know what I mean?
I didn't either. My mama got furloughed.
So furlough is like they take half of your money, and she was the breadwinner at the time. Like so, they took half. To okay, we don't need you to work 2 weeks out of the month. We don't have to pay you for these 2 weeks. So pretty much we got to figure out how we gonna. You know what I'm saying? So I went and got a job working for the water company, the ones that install the machines at HEB, where you get the 5-gallon jugs and things like that. And while I'm doing that, I'm, you know what I'm saying, running a bag doing that.
You a natural born hustler. You gonna find. You gonna find a way.
Always hustle, dog.
Love that shit.
But my boy Bernardo, I don't know if people remember, he had the location, the Sippy location on Pat Booker. Bernardo made the news on Kings 5 because that's when they allowed alcoholic beverages to go during COVID. Remember, niggas was in the house like, man, I got a drink, boy. I can't go to the bar. You know what I'm saying? So I got a drink. I need that. You feel me?
Especially during COVID. Hey, let me tell you something. I gotta say this. Hold that thought. Yeah. But I gotta say this. I seen this shit on so many different shows. Cause you know he's watching TV like all the fucking time.
Oh yeah.
The crazy thing is they were talking about how like niggas was actually getting to know their wives and kids. like, hold on. The divorce rate and the marriage rate was high as fuck. Like, both of the shit was even because niggas was like falling in love with their wife again and then was like remarried. Then niggas was like divorcing their bitches because they're like, I can't fucking stand it. Females was like, I fucking can't stand this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really know because y'all always on the go. Y'all working, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So COVID gave us a time to sit the fuck down and say,
see everything that was going on.
Like, I'm really I'm so glad I feel like Sean, my nigga, my roommate. I feel like that nigga is my nigga still to this day because we wasn't roommates during COVID. Cause nigga, I be like, nigga, if I had to look at you niggas every day. Cause I be telling niggas all the time, cause my daughter actually just went this, and we gonna get into that next about your daughters. My daughter and her best friend are arguing right now. Mm-hmm. I actually had to go to her mama house.
How old she is again?
She's 9. She's 8. She's going to be 9 in April.
Okay.
I had to go to her mama's house recently, like a day ago. Was it yesterday, Secret? It was yesterday. I had to pull up at her mama house because they was arguing on the iPad. My daughter, so I know the other girl's daughter's mom. Mm-hmm. So she called me like, hey, you know the girl's been arguing. I said, well, what they arguing about? So she sent me screenshots of shit. She sent me a screenshot of one of the girls saying, leave me the F alone. But she didn't say the word, she just put the letter F.
Yeah.
So me being the dad that I am, how I am with my daughters, there was no way I'm thinking that's my daughter. So I said, so your daughter told my daughter to leave her the F alone. Like, you gotta talk to me about that. She said, she didn't even call me strong, she said Paul. She said, look at the threads again.
Yeah.
And I said, well, that's that can't be right. She said. So nigga, check it. Pull up, get your ass outside. Nigga, I'm hot. I want to top fire her ass. Like my mama showed up. My mama got a little bit more soft spot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I'm like, who talks like that? And then she tell the girl, well, my family got my back. First of all, she was like, and then she told the little girl, we're gonna put your house. That's what she said. I said, who taught you how to talk like that? Where do you hear that from? She's like, well, I know you got uncle. They got my back. They don't move unless I say they move. So listen, you not even built like that. That's not how we raising you.
Yeah.
So don't talk like that. Like, she made me so hot, bro. She got ops. You know what she said? She connected out here in these streets. But it's crazy because, which is what I want to get to too, is like, bro, you are an amazing father.
I appreciate you.
The world knows that you're an amazing father. And listen to what I'm saying. When I say the world, I'm not bullshit. This nigga really got like 100 million people looking at his TikToks trying to learn how to be a father. Like, you know what I'm saying? We taking notes out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I think that's dope, bro. I love the camaraderie and the relationship that you have with your kids. You know what I'm saying? Tell us a little bit about that, because I know the secret we was talking about, Lil Duval reposting you.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Is that like a random?
And I've seen your videos.
So,
your videos are amazing.
Be honest with you, so I backtrack on, I feel like, where this comes from, besides God, of course. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, besides God and manifesting these blessings, I came up in the Twitter days. You know what I'm saying? So when me and B, we was promoting, I understand marketing, I understand trends, I understand hashtags. So before all this stuff, even like everybody just on the trendy stuff now, I really understand these things. And I went to school for public relations and marketing. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of this it's all coming together based off of what I've known before. My wife never really was the social media person until we split a couple years ago. But when I was doing the social media stuff back in the day, like literally the social media stuff wasn't like, I still think if I go to my Twitter, I have like 1,300 followers. Back in the day, that's like having 30,000 followers right now on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, bro, like when I learned hashtags and I learned how to like maneuver the internet and how stuff work, I know like trending sounds. So the Duval reposted it because he had a song that I see him reposting other people. And I told my wife, I was like, we use this song. The chance of Lil Duval reposting this is gonna be very high because he's reposting people right now. You feel what I'm saying? So that video went from like 2,000 views, so right now it's almost like 30,000. Right. You know what I'm saying? He didn't put it on his page, he put it on his story. He got almost 5 million followers. So you know what I'm saying? My daughter,
thousands looking at them stories.
Exactly. So my daughter went viral about a month ago at the Rhythm and Beats at Smoke. Just dancing, doing a little Cupid line dance or whatever. I told my wife, I was like, you know what? Let's collab with Cupid and see if he would, you know what I'm saying, accept the collab. Cupid accepted collab, so now we on his page. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just know like ways to maneuver marketing and maneuver. That's why I say when it comes to this food shit, bro. Like, as humble as I can be, motherfuckers can never outmarket me. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I always know the game of how to market. So like, what you see is actually
marketing is everything.
It's everything.
It's everything.
So a lot of people understand like, well, damn, how did he get at McIntyre's? How did he get at Animal Beer Company? How did he get these spots? X, Y, and Z. Because when y'all are showing y'all hand, I'm behind the scenes talking to these people face to face, and then they're seeing our reach on Instagram. They're seeing our reach on, you know what I'm saying? I can show it to them. Like, look, hey, we got 60,000 people that we're reaching a month. We got 30,000 consistently. On my full page, almost 10,000 I'm reaching, even though I got 3,300. So it's like, these people see the analytics. So it's like, it's a lot of science that go into social media and marketing that a lot of people understand. That's why I say, if you're just waking up, if you're waking up every single day, bro, just to post on the internet, people be posting before they even pray. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like, honestly, like, just know if I'm on there, bro, we get money. Just know, like, you ain't gonna probably, you won't see it. It might not be every day, but just know, social media has to be a tool. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I just learned how to strategize what I was good at, being on Twitter. I used to be a funny nigga. I used to be like, I'm talking about, boy, I'm talking about, we used to be going off on motherfuckers, but now I just turned that into a tool and use that as marketing now, and I'm just doing it with food.
Polk says, show me the way. She wants to know how you doing.
Polk, she know what it is. She know what it is. That's my girl, man.
That's my girl, Jazz?
Yeah.
That's sis right there.
Yeah, she already know. I'm like, and
love you, Jazz.
Even Jazz, shout out to Ape Life. You know
Ape Life in the business.
Shout out to Ape Life, man. Like, I honestly, like, all of my people that's doing big business, my goal is to always, if I find out something, if I find out a niche, my goal is to go ahead and teach that to them as well. You feel what I'm saying? Because
everybody wins.
Yeah, you don't want to just sit there and leave your people behind, especially if you found a way to, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you like, what up, King? Look, TZ Twitter cred. That's my dog. Look, that's my dog. I remember I helped him. I remember him and my other partner, bro. I helped them create their Twitter names at UTSA Library. His was Fuck You Think This Is, and my other partner was Jumpman23 because he always wore J's, bro. But like I said, I'm a if you know type person. So it's like, anybody that met me since I LLC KINGSCAJUN in this year be 5 years, so 2019, they only know 5 years of me. So if you don't know the 10 years, the 11 years before that, you don't really know me. So like, I'm the type of person, like, if you're gonna hear something from somebody else and you think you really know me, I'm like, shit, believe him. You feel what I'm saying? On God, because you don't know enough. Like, I'm literally a if you know type person. Like, so people that really know me, I love, because I ask questions. I never have somebody tell me something about you and I'm gonna take it as face value.
Man,
for what they're saying. Shit. I love meeting people. That. Somebody can tell me you killed they family member or whatever, blah, blah. I gotta talk to you to figure out it probably was a motive. They probably, you know what I'm saying, off one of you or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I gotta talk to people and get
plus we live in a world right now where everybody tries to, when they don't like somebody, they try to recruit others to not like that person.
To hate you, bro.
And my thing is, like, I feel like they're like, I've experienced this, and it's like, for me, it's like, I'm done in 2024 trying to convince people that whatever this person said, that person said, this person said is not what happened. You know what I'm saying? For me, what did they tell you? Well, they told me that. Believe them.
Facts.
Hey,
facts, bro.
Believe what you want to believe.
Facts.
I want you to believe whatever you want to believe. You have to be like that, man, because you're going to stress yourself out trying to prove to every person that come with you about some new shit.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
And I went through it, bro. I went through it in different facets, man. Like, people don't realize, like, when when you done been through this, not just with people in general, like we done went through this with your own family members. You done went through this with close friends that you thought was like your closest people. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when all the new hate, man, come on, that's y'all, that's old hate, really, because like y'all really, I've been through this shit already. So it's like when I get new hate, I'm like, okay, check them off the list. You just teach me how to move, and I'm the type of person that if God give you a sign, you just move accordingly. The problem is a lot of people don't pay attention to signs, and I'm talking about like it'll be a big ass red flag. You know what I'm saying? That people like that people you been seeing people and people don't move according, bro. Like I'm the type of person, if I get a sign, I'm acting on that sign. I'm not about to sit here and be like, nah, like they'll be all right. They gonna change. No, bro. I've heard a quote, and I'm gonna stick with this. They say people don't change; their masks just wear off. They don't change. They've been that person. So they was just showing you a different version of them. You know what I'm saying? Like they was
putting on a mask to try to cover up how they knew they truly were.
And it finally wore off.
And it finally wore off.
Facts, bro. So it's like you don't feel like
a lot of people hold on to those relationships too. Like that saying that you just said is perfect because a lot of people hold on to that because they feel like, oh, I've been knowing this person for 10 years. That's my girl, or that's my guy, or and it's like, bro, it don't matter what they are to you. I don't give a fuck if it's your daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
loyalty is a fucking thing, and you gotta be willing to cut that shit off.
Bro, I live by 3 principles, bro. MVP, bro. Morals, values, and principles. Amen. MVP. The moment you show me you cross one of those things, it's done. I'm done with you. I'm done. MVP, bro. Morals, values, and principles. I live that. I stand on it. The moment you show me you cross one of those things, you cross the line of anything that I value, you show me your morals just off, you don't understand and stand on principle, like, bro, I'm done with you. Like, because at the end of the day, like, if you fuck over somebody else, it's only a short amount of time before you do the same thing to me. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I like I said, bro, I done cut off family members to this day. Like to this day, like I can, I ain't the type of person like, oh, we blood, so I gotta keep you around, or we've been friends for 20 years, so I gotta keep you around. Nah, you showed me today after 20 years that you crossed one of those things, you're done.
Bro, I done met people who be more loyal to you within a month that you know them.
Facts.
Than people I've fucked with for 10 years.
Facts, bro.
I know people right now that if it's a phone call for them to come ride for me.
Yes, bro.
Then for niggas that I can call that I've been knowing for 10 years who know how I get down, who know me, but you want them to show up.
Yes, bro.
You see what I'm saying? So time does not decipher loyalty.
People get comfortable, bro.
Man.
They get comfortable.
You know what I'm saying?
What Future said, bitch, don't get too comfortable.
Before we move on and talk about your daughters, we want to bring some of your food.
Yeah, let's get some of this food pie.
Yeah, man. So
we gonna taste it. This is the first time. First of all, I'm happy because they never let me eat on camera.
Oh, he smacked you last
time. So look, I didn't watch a lot of y'all shows, right? And as I'm at the house, I was like, you know what, man? I said I ain't never seen nobody bring food to my people. I was like, you know what? You can't interview KINGSCAJUN without bringing no Cajun food. So look,
I know crazy. They inboxed me too. They was DMing me talking about, is he bringing food? Like, dude, are you trying to come?
Yeah. Like, so look, I brought my people some jambalaya. I brought them jambalaya. I brought them some fried catfish. Yeah, go ahead. I'm good. Y'all take it on. I'm gonna eat all camera.
I want the catfish just too.
Yeah, I got them some catfish. I brought them some jambalaya, and I'm like, you know what?
Shout out to Secret the Server.
Yeah, man.
I don't even need no salt.
So tell us about what you cook and
good,
what people can expect to get when they come to your.
So believe it or not, like I'll tell y'all, my name KINGSCAJUN. First of all, King is my last name. My name is Craig King, right? If y'all ever go to New Orleans, one of my favorite places to visit for food actually out there is called Cajun Seafood. It's on.
But look, this right here, this hidden.
What up, Kiki?
This is hidden. Let me tell y'all something.
Appreciate it, man.
If y'all can taste it.
If y'all can taste this joint right now.
But yeah, I don't. You would never hear me call myself a chef. Because I didn't go to school for this. You feel what I'm saying? This came from my ancestors. You know what I'm saying? This came from my grandmother. This came from my mama. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you would never hear me calling myself a chef. If you look at my chef coat, it says Craig King. Under it says Cajun Specialist. That means that I specialize in Cajun food. So the only thing you would ever hear me, people be trying to say, oh, you should try this, you should do this, you should do these type of tacos, this and that. I cook what I was raised on. I cook what I'm used to. So you will only ever get Cajun food from me. right? If I do a taco, it's gonna be a Cajun taco. You dig what I'm saying? Oh yeah, go ahead and grab that. Come on, man. And yeah, we don't do Tabasco, we don't do Crystal. We gotta show them, man. We gotta have Louisiana, man. I brought the Louisiana for my people too, man.
So once again, for the people tuning in, tell them again what they're trying.
So right now they're eating jambalaya. You know what I'm saying? I brought them some jambalaya. It has beef sausage in it and also some shrimp.
Native to your home of?
Native to New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So I do all kind of Cajun dishes.
Get you some.
They got some catfish over there too. They about to smack on in a minute too, man.
Oh yeah.
What I got popular off of when I first came out was seafood bowls. So I had all my family come out here. I bought like 30, 40 crawfish shirts. I gave everything for free. I had all my friends pull up to my apartment. I gave my shirts away. I gave the food away. I did jambalaya. I did fried catfish. I boiled crab, shrimp. I did everything. And I gave it away. Like I said, I understand marketing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta get it to get it.
Come on, man. Come with I forgot we was on the goddamn podcast.
What was the hardest thing to get down as far as food for you to get it right? Like
the hardest thing to get right.
Yeah.
So honestly, I won't say any of it was hard. But I'm not gonna say it's easy.
In bigger quantities.
Believe it or not, last year when I bought my boiler, so in New Orleans.
I saw that on your Instagram.
Yeah, we used to have it in the pot. You know what I'm saying? So we used to have it in the pot. So last year when I bought my boiler, it took me years. People like, you should get you a boiler, you can do more. Blah, blah. I said, nah, well, I'm from way in the backyard with the big pot. You know what I'm saying? I said, I'll my ancestors gonna come down. You know what I'm saying? Be like, nah, we don't do that. Yeah, so. But if you want to start doing things in mass quantity and you want to be able to serve the masses, you want to grow, you got to find a way to expand. So actually, as I'm doing this big boiler, it takes more water, which means it takes more seasoning. So now you don't want to go up in the amount and it gets watered down. Exactly. So it took me about a week or so to really figure that boiler out. And then once I got the seasoning down for the water in that boiler, now that's my masterpiece. I just did Alamo Beer Company last week. When I tell you, man, it's like clockwork for me now. But I think going from doing small amount in that pot to having that big seafood boiler where I can do 100 pounds in there, you know what I'm saying? Like I think that's when I had to learn how to really just be able to serve the masses.
How does it feel being a staple from Louisiana now you're in Texas? So
I love it. You know why? Because when I came out here for college in 2008, you know how you look for your kind of food when you go to other states, other cities, and we couldn't find it. Everywhere we go, we tried, it was just trash. So, you know, like when I had the vision of what, like I said, when I seen Bernardo basically went viral on Cans 5, had to learn how to do it for alcohol, I sat down with B first. I said, let's have a meeting, B. I said, I gotta do some food. I said, if I'm gonna do food, I gotta do my kind of food. You know what I'm saying? So I sat down with B, and I'm like, hey, if I'm gonna do this food thing, I'm gonna do what wasn't always here. What I couldn't find, you feel what I'm saying? So if they say if you can't find it, you create it. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. So now I'm the only one in the city of San Antonio can say I'm born and raised in New Orleans doing Cajun food. You got people out here from Shreveport, Baton Rouge, all these other places that's not New Orleans. No hate. But I'm the only one in San Antonio from New Orleans that do what I do, and I have that staple. I'm sorry, I was born there. Y'all can't that's the one thing you can't replicate. You can't even buy that. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, I take pride in that. I take pride in that.
Well, I gotta say this, man. Let me tell you something. This is Trill Talk, no cap, man. And if this shit was trash, I'm gonna tell you.
No, this is good.
But as you can see, my bowl. First of all, if I can hold my bowl like this. You know what I'm saying? If I can hold my bowl like this, that means that nothing's coming out. That means that shit empty. You heard me?
Shit, man.
Hey, look, this man makes some amazing food, bro. This shit, and I'm gonna be honest. Seafood, I don't eat a lot. I only eat fish. You know what I'm saying? I love blackened catfish. I love different things. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even know. I've never tasted a jambalaya that I like. But this shit is fire. You know what I'm saying?
No cap.
This is some real shit, man. This is some real shit. This dude makes great food, bro.
And I salute the big bowl, man.
Big bowl. That's coming. We probably gonna have to box outside for that one. That's coming at home with me. You know what I'm saying?
Get, like right now, where people want to go get their
So right now.
Are you stationary or you're mobile right now?
This year I'm doing it differently, right? I said I'm taking the page out of me and Bernardo book when we went from the clubs weekly to the ballrooms, right? Now you really only catch me at events this year. Shout out to Bentley's. I was stationed at Bentley's on Broadway for 2 years. Last year I did Bentley's Beer Garden. Like I said, after people have your service for so long, they stop appreciating you. So this year I'm only doing events. So I'm gonna either promote it weekly, where I'm gonna be at the next week, or where I'm gonna be at the next month. So I just did El Ojo. They shut down. I did last Saturday, and I did Alamo Beer Company last week. I got a spot I don't want to say right now, but I got a meeting on Wednesday. Next Sunday, I'm gonna be doing a spot. I can't say it on camera yet. I ain't gonna lie to you. We're about to break the internet with this one when we drop this. And then the following week, I'm doing the biggest seafood bowl pretty much that's gonna be of the season at McIntyre's North Star. So at McIntyre's North Star, I'm there March 2nd. Y'all go to my page or go to McIntyre's North Star page. They got my banners already all over McIntyre's right now. But I'm only gonna do events, and then I got a few more events at Alamo Beer Company again in March. I got another event actually that I'm waiting on the flyer to come from the Idle Brewery. I'm gonna be at the Idle Brewery. It's right around the corner from Bentley's Beer Garden. So, like I said, I'm in talks with a lot of people, and I'm really just expanding my brand this year to where I'm not limiting myself to where I'm at. And I don't want nobody to think that, oh, like I said, I can just catch him tomorrow. I can just catch him next week and catch. And you got to be able to. You got to want to catch. Yeah. So this shit real exclusive this year.
I'm inspired by that. I'm truly inspired by your hustle, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
appreciate you, man.
You going out here and getting in and understanding. You know what I'm saying? The rules of being exclusive. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's. Are you doing catering?
I seen that's dope.
Yeah. So believe it or not, I cater. So my biggest time of the year is right now, right? Normally it's Super Bowl weekend to July 4th weekend is when crawfish is in season, right? Shout out to crawfish high as hell right now, by the way. I'm sorry, y'all. They have crawfish, but I'll tell y'all, elephant in the room. If I was to sell y'all crawfish right now, I would have, in Louisiana right now, they're selling crawfish at $16 a pound cooked. When in Louisiana, you normally can get it for like $4 or $5. Like a pound, right? So imagine the inflation that's going on with crawfish right now, right? So at Alamo Beer Company last week, I did snow crab, shrimp, sausage, corn, and potatoes. You feel what I'm saying? Sold out, went crazy last week. But I just want to make sure I'm not, and then it's small in the beginning of the season. So imagine the price being double or triple, right? And I'm giving you these little bitty ass crawfish. That's gonna be on my name. Right. You're gonna be like, Bucko, I just paid $32 for 2 pounds of small ass crawfish. Yeah. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So I will have crawfish as now March 2nd. No, I don't give a damn how small they are, how expensive they are. I'm gonna have crawfish. I have to. At this big event at McIntyre's, I have to have crawfish. I have to, no matter what. It's all over the flyer. Yeah. But as of right now, that's gonna be the first time I know for a fact I'm gonna have crawfish. If they can drop the price in this next week, I'll try to get it this weekend. But it's real, bro. Go ahead and eat that catfish.
I've never seen him wait.
Don't wait for me now. Go eat that, bro.
I'm listening.
Nah, go ahead.
Take a bite.
Go ahead. You put Louisiana on it?
Oh, you know it. You see it in there, nigga. But no, you know what's crazy, bro? I had so I'm glad to hear you to explain those prices and shit too, though.
Crazy. People understand why you have.
I remember we bought a box. I bought a box of crawfish because I knew that somebody at the time, you know what I'm saying. I didn't have a Cajun King at that time. I didn't know my dog, so no, somebody that I knew could make it. They did alright. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, but. We left the crawfish at the goddamn crib. You know what I'm saying? You know how you buy a box of them and they be alive? Yeah. So then we left them hoes at the crib to go to the movies. Came back, them motherfuckers was all over the house, nigga. Ooh, yeah. I don't know how the fuck they got out that box.
They'll pinch out that bag. They'll pinch out that bag, crawl over. But to answer your question, if I cater, yes, I cater all year long. So for any type of events, parties, birthday parties, business, I cater all year long. The thing is, I mainly bowl from Super Bowl weekend to July 4th. Catering is big for me from July to December, right? Especially in the wintertime, right? Christmas parties, like holidays, like catering is big for me towards the last three or 4 months of the year. But I cater all the time. Like if anybody was to inquire about a catering order,
weddings, quinceañeras.
Yeah, long as I know at least I can say a couple days. As long as I know 48 hours in advance, I can get it done. Like awesome. I have my garage is fully equipment now where I can really do a wedding if I wanted to. Yeah. Wow. So yeah, I can do a wedding if I wanted to.
Were you brought up around like entrepreneurship, or is it just something you picked up from people you saw along the way? So
believe it or not, to answer your question, no. But my mom has always been a hustler. I give her that. My mom has always been a hustler. I've seen my mama work, 2-3 jobs at a time. She was a single mother with 5 kids for a long time. So it's like I've always seen hustling around me. You know what I'm saying? The only entrepreneur I can say I've seen consistently was my brother and daddy. He was in and out of jail, but he was the biggest dope dealer in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say his name, but yeah, he was one of the biggest dope dealers in New Orleans. So like I've always seen him get a bag in a whole nother way. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like my family running businesses, owning companies, I didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? So my whole trajectory in entrepreneurship, like I said, came up mainly after COVID. You know what I'm saying? But then I also when I didn't finish college, I got my associates, but I didn't finish my bachelor's, which I'm gonna go back and finish. I've learned that I don't want my children to be limited to either going to the military or going to college, and I want them to have other options.
That's what I was gonna say. Our kids get the advantage of seeing there's more to it than just what society calls success.
That's how we came up. It was just work or school.
Right.
That's it. Yes.
And most people that, I remember one time this girl got offended because she said, I hate my job, right? She's a teacher. I said, so basically you went to school knowing that you was gonna end up paying thousands, knowing that you wasn't gonna make as much as you paid for the school. The school hustles you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's crazy to me.
That's people that be dying to live instead of living to die.
Unless you're going to school to be like a doctor, a lawyer,
right.
The chances of you capitalizing off what that school took from you,
yep,
is slim to none.
Not that we don't.
Student loans is motherfucker.
And yeah, ain't nothing against people that go to school.
No, go to college. If you got an opportunity,
yes,
please go.
If your family is military, if you have an academic or athletic scholarship,
right.
If you have a business plan for how you're going to maximize college, go to college.
We're just saying there's more options.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
It's possible.
But honestly, like, believe it or not, I'll tell y'all a story a lot of people don't know. Like I said, I'm if you know that type person. So in 2013, I started working a job when I was not about to finish my bachelor's. So the first job I got was for this company called Team 210. What they did was they sell direct TV. So those people you see in Walmart, they be like, hey, who do you have for your cable service? Blah blah.
God, yes.
They had an ad to becoming an account manager, right? I went on an interview. I seen what they was doing. Like I said, I'm a face-to-face talker, man. Beach got done at parties. I'm used to talking to face-to-face. So they showed me the lick. It was like, okay, if you get 2 sales, 1 sale is $125, right? Commission. 2 sales, $250. So I always like match. So I'm like, damn, if I do at least 4 sales a week, that's a band. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not 4, I'm sorry. If I was do 8 sales a week, that's a band. I do 2 a day, 4 days, or whatever, blah, blah. But I'm working 5 days a week. Right. So, believe it or not, bro, I started doing that, bro. And believe it or not, I got promoted from account manager in like a week to, no, it's entry level to account manager in like a couple weeks. And I got promoted from account manager to assistant manager in like a year or so. And that's how I ended up going to Ohio, because I got promoted to a branch manager to run my own branch. It was under a third-party company called Sidcore, bro. It's like a damn network marketing scheme almost. Yeah. But if you know how to work your way through the ranks, you can really make something out of that shit. So honestly, don't knock those people y'all be seeing that be asking who do you have for your cable service and X, Y, and Z, because they have a bigger plan. You know what I'm saying? So you might think that, oh, they ain't really making that much. No, they catch. Bro, we had a law of averages, bro. Like, it was like, okay, y'all go in there and talk to 150 people, right? Only 25 of them gonna stop for you. So already, you know, like, I had to learn how to take the no. That's why I'm so good at rejection now, right? So 125 people gonna tell me no matter what, right? 25 of those people gonna let me do a presentation on them, right? Guess what, though? Out of the 25 people you actually get to stop for you, only 5 are gonna get to the phone to, like, actually try to go through with it, right? So, and go to the phone meaning that you got to get the information, call DirecTV, see if they get approved, things like that. Bro, out of the 5, not everybody get approved. They have a 2 to 3 ratio of people out of the 5 that get approved. So your goal is to just work your law of averages every day. So I'm like, if I can just get my 150 people, I'm talking to everybody, 25 presentations, 5 calls, you know what I'm saying, 2 or 3, you know what I'm saying, get approved. I'm like, shit, 250, you know what I'm saying, like straight up. So I just got with that was my first algorithm, you feel what I'm saying? That was my first algorithm. So when I learned that, I went from like I said,
so
man,
you basically learned the internet without internet.
Right. Exactly, bro, because everything is analytics, bro. Like, if you understand numbers, I've always loved math.
Everything is analytics.
Everything is analytics. So I worked my way up, bro, doing that. And as I first was able to become an entrepreneur, I got promoted as a brand. I was assistant manager here, and it was like you can go run your own branch now. Like, so I had an option of Cincinnati, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio, Spartanburg, South Carolina, or Greensboro, North Carolina. And at the time, bro, no lie, LeBron had just went back to Cleveland and lost to the Golden State Warriors. I told my wife, I said, he's gonna bring a lot of money to that market next year because he's staying and he's gonna win a championship. That was the year, bro, they went down 1-3, came back and won the finals, bro.
That's crazy.
Swear to God, bro. I was my first daughter was born.
And you stayed. That's crazy.
I moved from here that year. We moved that November of 2015. We got married in May of 2015. We moved. I want to say that November, right before Thanksgiving. I remember like a week or two before Thanksgiving, bro. And literally because of the vision I had and what I seen LeBron bring to that market. First of all, I used to hate LeBron, bro. But I seen I always loved the mind of the
fact that just think about where your mind is at.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people's mind isn't at.
Yeah.
LeBron got shit to do with what you talking about. But it has to do with what you talking about. You see what I'm saying?
It helps my business.
You automatically thought, nigga,
yeah,
LeBron being here gonna make motherfuckers that thought about leaving stay.
Yes.
Gonna make motherfuckers wanna come to the city.
Bro.
Motherfuckers that don't live in the city gonna come and visit the city.
Yes, bro.
Bro, that mindset.
Market research.
You a genius. You a genius. You would accept that shit. Accept that shit. Embrace that. You a genius.
Yeah, bro. I called it, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like the. I got a lot of stuff that I call out. I make sure I say it to at least one person because if it does happen, like last week when the Chiefs was down by 10 points, I told everybody in the bar. I said they're gonna come back and win by 3 points. What was the ending score? They won by 3 points.
3 points.
But I make sure I vocalize to somebody else so when it does transpire, I don't heard it say like, no, this fool, he said that. Like, I swear to God, bro. So for me to actually uproot my wife and I to a city that's 2,200 miles away, I take 5 of my employees from here, bro. All of these people moved their life with me, bro. They believed in my vision. So for us I think we lasted about 1.5 years. Only reason we came back is, like I said, my first daughter was born. We had no family out there, cold as hell, snow and things like that. But bro, that was the whole reason why I ended up going to that was my first entrepreneurship endeavor.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Well, you know what I'm saying? Listen, bro, we definitely have learned. I feel like you've educated a lot of people on a lot of different things. And what's dope is, man, is that your business, it teaches so much more things. There's so many gems in what you said today. Yeah. Everything that you said today, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the importance of what you do and being a father. You see what I'm saying? Because you are a very dedicated father. I learned this not only just watching some of your videos on the internet, you know what I mean? Any nigga could post on the internet him kicking it with his kids, you feel me what I'm saying? Yeah. But you actually, you know, some of the first conversations that me and you ever have at a bar is about our daughters. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We talk about, hey, Craig, I'm gonna spank her ass today, Craig. No, don't do that. Let me tell you how to handle this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like we have some deep, dope conversations, and you can always tell when a father truly loves his daughters because conversations like that come up in those environments. You know what I'm saying? Those are environments that you're supposed to actually forget about that, right? And for that moment, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of people can, but I can't.
I can't either. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like that, like, you know, it's always. And I think that me and you got closer when we both found out we
girl dads.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think that's when our bond started to like. We was like, oh shit, this nigga is a girl dad. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's different.
It's different, bro. So you pinch your nails too. But you want to just like me. Yeah. So let me ask you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Is it hard? Because you know what I'm saying. Explain. Well, I know it can be hard sometimes, but explain to the people that don't understand what we girl dads really go through, dog. They need to hear. So it's so important to you. You know what I'm saying? Your love and your passion for your daughters pours out every time you show up somewhere.
Yes, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Just talk about that a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's my everything, bro. That's my world. You know what I'm saying? And every man, first of all, you can't lie. You want to have a son, right? You want to be able to have a carbon copy of yourself. You can't wait to be like, I can't wait to have a little junior mini. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't wait that, but it's like, God really ordained us to be girl dads. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I think what he did for me, first of all, I was raised around a lot of women. I had one uncle that really wasn't present as an uncle. My dad wasn't around. The women actually like kind of overpowered my family. So it's like, for me to have daughters, it kind of like made me understand women more. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, it gives you a level of patience for women that you would have never had. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm seeing, like, I'm understanding the mentality of a woman from like here now. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, no wonder your mom act like that. No wonder, like, you start understanding y'all feelings. You start being more empathetic to women. You feel what I'm saying? So God did that. You feel what I'm saying? So God was like, nah, you don't need a son. It's gonna be too easy for you. It may not be easy, but it's gonna be simple. You know why? Because you already a man. You already a boy. You are a male species.
Not
you
much to learn. I mean, there's to learn, but not as much as a daughter.
Exactly. And I've always felt you stop raising. You really kind of stopped raising a son at like 13, 14.
Because you wanted to go figure it out.
You know what I'm saying? And then too, like, he kind of sees from you from all those years, and then he kind of got his 14. They start kind of learning their own. A daughter, most of the time,
it never stops.
They always need their dad. Like, I
know grown women.
I know that. I know that I'm gonna need to continue to make money because I know my daughter still gonna come to my crib at 30 years old. Like, pops, I need $150. Bitch, you grown? Where your nigga at?
I might do something right. Facts, bro. I think them, like I said, them daughters, they just hit different, bro. Like, honestly, like, I'm just a sidetrack. That's why I don't. Excuse my language, I don't deal with bitch niggas. Like, straight up. Because I gotta consider 5 women feelings every fucking day. Right? My 3 daughters, my wife, and my baby mama. I gotta consider all their feelings every day. All these women. So when I meet men that have like women tendencies, bro, like soft, I'm like, bro, I ain't got time for that bitch shit. Like, bro, I gotta deal with this all day, fam. Like, I'm sitting here like, whining, bro, like, come on, bro. I gotta tell my daughter stop whining. So when I hear a man or a boy whining, I'm like, come on, dog. Like, especially little boys. Like, and I got nephews too, and I'm tough on my nephews. We have tough conversations. We have hard conversations. I want them to be a better version of a man that I can ever be. You feel what I'm saying? But them daughters and like my nieces, it's like I have a soft spot in my heart for them, bro. That is totally different. You know what I'm saying? So like raising daughters. It's like God is not gonna, first of all, put you in a position that you can't handle. So now, like, learning these women, bro, and learning how they move, why they cry, why they, like, oh damn, you know what, I want to react a certain way, but I can't. Like, oh shit, I did react a certain way. Damn, she started crying. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you try to find ways. It's really like chess, not checkers. You know what I'm saying? It's like you start learning chess because you learn how to move. You learn how to just help them. I tell people like this, bro. Having a daughter, you want to tell them about the fire and how hot the fire is before they touch the fire. If I had a son, go ahead and touch the fire. Go touch it. You know what I'm saying? You want to go see what happens when you touch it. A daughter, you want to be able to actually, you want them to
make that decision knowing what the consequences behind that decision.
Bro. You want to be more fire prevention than a firefighter, right? You know what I'm saying? A son, you want to go put that fire out because now you didn't learn, but a daughter, you're like, nah, I want to tell you about it before you even bump your head. I want to tell you about it before you even fall. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and I started realizing that too with daughters, like, you know, the things that my daughters tell me now, I could have never said with my father. My father's been around in my life, my entire life.
That's a blessing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it is because my father, people ask me all the time, how was it like having your father? I told my dad, it's crazy. I had to fight in high school because I had a father. Because niggas thought I was soft.
You're like 1%.
They thought I was soft. So it was like having a father and watching him be a father for kids that never knew their father. Like the homies, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, so when I look at that, I'm like, with my daughters, it goes back to what you just said. Like, it's hard to have, what do you call it? Like, be empathetic toward a bitch nigga when I deal with my baby mother's situation. I deal with my kids. Listen, even females outside of that, if you're not my girl, I'm not dealing.
I have the time, the patience.
I'm not dealing with that shit because people will try to make you feel guilty for how they feel. You see what I'm saying? I feel this way, so you should care. No, you should care. No,
Yeah.
I don't have to because they need me for survival.
You need to find your daddy because
you know what I'm saying.
I gotta do that
straight up. So why you are a grown person?
Yeah.
Why do I need to care for you? You have to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where a lot of people, we spend so much time trying to help everybody and make sure that everybody's good and not mad at us. And bro, I'm telling you right now, it's an art to not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
But you gotta have a practice of that shit because you don't want to not give a fuck about anything. But you also want to not give a fuck about shit you ain't gotta give a fuck about.
You're not supposed to.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, because you'll find yourself getting lost in other people's shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and guess what? Like I said, you just find yourself getting lost in other people's shit. Like, straight up. And I said it off camera before we started. I'm like, a lot of people, first of all, we all going through something. We all have been through something. We are going to go through things. You feel what I'm saying? But when you meet people that make it seem like their problems is just bigger than your problems or their problems is just the worst, like, I'm not saying that it's not bad. Yeah. I'm not saying that it's not bad, but everybody got their own shit. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I say that shit all the time. Everybody got our own shit.
But when you meet them people that just want to be victims, bro, and they want you to think that like their problems is the biggest problems in the fucking world, you like, man, no. Like I got shit that I don't even talk about. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't express to nobody.
When I got them partners, bro, that tell me they problems and they stresses all the time, I'm gonna hear you out. Yeah. But it's only a certain limit and level I'm gonna listen to this
shit. Once I give you my advice, nigga, we're done.
Yes, bro.
I gave you what you should do in my opinion. I'm not saying it's gonna work for you, but that's my opinion. That's what you should do.
Think about what you don't bring up to them. Right?
Yeah.
And they choosing to bring up every single fucking thing they going through, right?
Especially niggas that ain't got no kids.
Oh boy,
don't fucking talk to me.
Especially niggas that ain't got kids, but ain't there for their kids. Like that's a whole nother level. Like I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's a fucking headache.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I really don't fuck with nobody that have children that don't try to do what's best for their children to be in their life to at least. And trust me, I understand. Some people have had their children taken away from them. Right. They're not actually given the opportunities as other men to actually be. Trust me, I went through a fight last year. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But I pray for you. You know what I'm saying? Actually, any man that's watching this, if you need any type of resource in San Antonio about how to get your child, how to be in your child's life, don't ever just think that it's over with or just a failure or you can't fight for your kids.
Yeah.
But people that don't try, bro, I can't fuck with them. I can't fuck with them. I ain't have my dad around, bro.
Once you give up, because your kids, you can't give up on your kids, bro. Because when they grow up, they gonna start wondering why didn't you fight for me?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing is like, you don't ever want your kid to ask you that question.
Yep.
And you can't keep saying like, well, your mom didn't. No, nigga, you gotta do whatever it takes. I told me and my baby mother, we cool. You know what I'm saying? She just got married. Shout out to her. She just got married and I'm cool with her husband. But nigga, but she also knows me.
Yeah.
Nigga, I go to jail for a restraining order. That's just a paper.
Yeah.
You know I'm pulling up when I get out.
Facts.
And when I go back to jail again and I get out, you know I'm pulling up when I get out. So she knows that about me.
Bro, real fathers are head first of their babies.
That's what I'm saying. Like nothing can keep me away, nigga. Nothing. You really have to put me in that ground for me to stay away from my kids. That's the only way you could ever do it. And you gotta love your kids that deeply because you know my kids. You can ask them right now, who's the best, and they gonna scream daddy. You know what I'm saying? It's no question. That's just what it's programmed in their head. Yeah. And then when when I say what is love, it's not a word, it's an action, Dad. Exactly. That's what I teach them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't worry about niggas hollering at them when they get a certain age because they gonna know. A nigga gonna have to work so hard for that. By the time he get it, he gonna want to marry her.
Yeah, you focus.
I had to work too fucking hard.
That's principle.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta teach your daughters that because you're not gonna be there for every moment. You're not gonna be there, and they have to want to. Growing up, I had partners that did a lot of different shit. Every one of my partners is in a game. I don't know one, maybe a couple that I'm really close with that's not in the game. You feel what I'm saying? But I knew not to join certain things. I knew not because I thought I was gonna get in trouble, not because I didn't. It was because nigga, I fucked with my pops, and I didn't want to disappoint my nigga. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? My pops is my nigga. I just, you know what I mean? Like I kick it with him, like that's my nigga. So I didn't want to disappoint him as a son. Cause I'm gonna tell you something right now. Your pops hit you, spank you, beat you the fuck up. You can get past all that shit, but the moment he look at you, don't say shit, and walk the fuck away, like he got nothing to say. That's the most hurtful shit that you could experience.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
My daughters know, man. Like, I don't put my hands on my daughters at all, but they know if daddy, they don't like to make daddy mad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I do everything I can to make sure they have the lifestyle that I never could even imagine.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So when I know I'm doing that, I need you to follow through when it comes to just being a good person, right? You need to have manners, you gotta have respect, and y'all better fucking love each other. Like, whenever I find any type of differences with my daughters, I'm on their top. Like, I'm talking about, like, my youngest, my middle one, Kaylina, be saying Kylie name, Kylie ignoring her. Hey, you don't hear her sister talking to you? Cause I'm thinking about, like, if later on, like, if she in a situation where she needs your help and like a bitch trying to fight her or something,
you
and you ain't like, what? No, we ain't start that.
Yeah.
You ignore your sister?
Yeah.
I'm on your ass.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, what I told you, anything that crosses morals, values, and principles.
It's crazy that we think that same thing, because whenever they say bye to their sister and the other one don't say bye, like, your sister was talking to you.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying?
Facts,
it's because, bro, I let them know, listen, I don't care what type of friends y'all got and who the fuck them other friends are. This is your sister alliance. Y'all are sisters. I don't care what the disagreement is. This is your alliance.
Yes.
That's not your alliance. You don't know them
If
people.
I die tomorrow,
This is your alliance.
this is the close. Y'all better be stuck together like glue. You
Tap
feel
it
me?
in.
Like,
no matter
straight
what
up.
the disagreement is.
I
I
don't
don't want to
care.
hear about that falling out. We ain't talked in 5 years. Fuck all that.
Bro, I got siblings, bro, that have, like, been more connected to their friends than their us as their
Which
brothers.
is crazy.
And that's stupid to me, right? We went to the jump place last week. Like I said, my middle one, she's gone on 4. My oldest is 7, going on 8. My 7 going on 8-year-old was, at one point, she basically went 4 years being the only child. So sometimes she get into that mode where she just want to be with her friends. You know what I'm saying? So we at the jump place. Me and wifey kicking it. She like, you know, Kaylani not keeping up, and my friend's gonna leave me. I said, who the fuck you came here with? Who you came here with? I don't give. You stay with this one, and you better tell your friends I got my little sister with me. You can't even go with your friends. You better stay with this one. You feel what I'm saying? Because I want y'all to be so tight, bro, like that. Nobody can separate y'all.
Yeah.
Nobody, bro. I don't play like that.
And you gonna have disagreements and shit, but I tell them that all the time. I'm not expecting y'all just to be buddy all the time, but y'all gotta understand that maybe if you need a break from each other, take that break, but come back and have a conversation. Everything is conversation.
Yeah.
I don't never want to hear y'all not talking to each other.
Y'all mad at
and y'all mad. Nigga, just split apart, come back, and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Because they gotta know that bond. I don't have brothers and sisters. I'm the only child.
Oh, okay.
My dad adopted homies.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mom and dad, but when my parents go, Lord forbid, anytime soon, but when they go, I gotta remember everything.
Yeah.
I can't sit down with a brother and sister and say, hey, you remember when Pops did this? And we can laugh about it.
Yeah.
I gotta literally remember everything because I'm the only person that was there for that. The stories that I tell them with such conviction and such passion so that people know I'm telling the truth about what my dad did.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a sister or a brother where I can say, hey, tell them what Pops did on October 14th, nigga, when I was... Because I'm the only one telling that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I gotta say it with a certain passion because I gotta make whoever I'm telling believe and keep my dad and mom legacy alive. You feel me?
Still that.
You know what I mean? And I think that, like, you know, that's a beautiful thing, man. So it's crazy you said that because a lot of the morals and shit that you stand on, I stand on as well.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I think we figured that out a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But once again, man, KINGSCAJUN, you are a wonderful dude, my G.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying? We are proud of everything that you're doing, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Hey, man, make sure y'all, let me tell y'all something. Shit, hold on. Hey, this is my second bowl, so don't even get it twisted, nigga. Hey, you need to check out my dude's food. It's crazy. It's good, bro. Please continue to do what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You become a big pillar in our community. You know what I'm saying? Please keep spreading your knowledge.
I just want to keep my, like I said, I just want to keep my babies first. You know what I'm saying? So, like, even if y'all don't rock with the food, like, you know, we got the One King Squad page, my family page. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's talk about that. Now, before we get out of here, I almost forgot. Let's talk about this TikTok
They're young.
crazy.
They're young, but
Dog.
do they understand the influence going on?
Yo, TikTok is going crazy.
So, believe it or not, they actually do, right? Like, so now my 7-year-old is she'll tell us what videos she wants to do. Like, honestly, she that advanced now. My 4-year-old came in the other day. She was just like, she say, Daddy, did you edit the video of me and Nova? I'm like, edit? What? How you at 3.5 years old asking me if I edited a video? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, because we went viral, I think August of last year, so it's pretty much been a little bit over 6 months now. So it's like they're really hip to the game now, and they realize that like this is it's a us thing. You know what I'm saying? Like this not even just like, oh, we posting for clicks, posting for likes. Like we got videos that most don't even do well. You feel what I'm saying? But it's about keep going. You know what I'm saying? It's about finding a way to be consistent and finding a way to, first of all, Instagram is real tricky, like algorithm shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's real tricky.
It's like time and all this
so you gotta be consistent, but they really are very aware, and it actually intrigues me that, you know, because you gotta think, we was born before the internet, and we seen the internet come, and now we here after the internet, so it's like for them to actually be that well informed and inclined on like what's going on, like sometimes we'll go without making a video or something like that, and they be like, can we do a TikTok, can we do a snap, blah blah. So it's like they're very advanced, and like I said, my wife is, man, when it comes to outfits, and when it comes to like, man, she's very like, she own it. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, we got Amazon influencers. We with Temu. She got partnerships with kaleidoscopes for the girls' hair. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so a cute video you did with her, and you were doing outfit changes. I thought that was so cute.
With my wife?
You and your wife.
Yeah. Well, it was crazy. That was like one of our first videos after we went viral. That was like within like a couple of weeks after we went viral.
Oh, wow.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, it's some stuff we see on the internet, we like it, we'll try it. It's some stuff we come up with our own, some funny stuff, some dad stuff, we do it all. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, I tell people, like I said, if you're gonna be on the internet, it's a tool. You know what I'm saying? You're not just on the internet to just be on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just know that if I'm on there, I'm on the KINGSCAJUN page because I'm selling food and I got something coming up. If not, we on the One King Squad page because we live that every day. You feel what I'm saying? So we on the One King Squad. Y'all can follow at ONE King Squad. That, like I said, my wife just posted a video.
You have an Instagram page for that too, or just that's your TikTok?
No, Instagram and TikTok. So yeah, we have partnerships with TikToks. We pretty much got our Christmas tree for free. We furnished down there our whole house for free. So a lot of people don't realize like it's what the internet can do for you. Man, I'm telling you, it may sound crazy. I used to be like, oh, they just content creators, they ain't making no money off of that. Then it's not. Hey, I don't even talk about it a lot no more. We just gonna keep going. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's a lot that's actually, if you really learn how to manage the internet properly and you really learn, because my brother will tell you, like, it took me a while I had to make him get on TikTok, because you know how many years with the seafood people like, Craig, you gotta get this stuff on TikTok. I'm not doing no damn TikTok. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just sounds stupid, TikTok. Like, you know what I'm saying? TikToker, you're a TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like, it took me.
There's benefits.
And now they have what's called TikTok Shop, right? So a lot of stuff, if you get stuff from TikTok Shop, they send it to you for free. All you gotta do is go on there and post about it. Boom, 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 send them a link. You just got something for free. I'm talking about anything we think I'm going to buy from the store. We look on TikTok Shop first because we can get it for free as long as we put it in one of our videos or post to X, Y, and Z. That's just one gem. It's so much more that comes with this. Like when you hit a certain threshold on there, they start paying you monthly. It's so much that's in this internet stuff. It's very beneficial. It's not just like, oh, this person is on the internet just to do funny videos or to do silly videos or they blah blah. It's money in the internet. There's digital products. There's, you know what I'm saying? There's like partnerships, brand deals. There's so much to this that like people don't understand the science. And what we said before, everything is analytics. Yeah, everything's analytics. Facts.
So shout out to your wife, because it takes a lot to be married and to someone who is running a business and working and then having kids. That's a lot for a marriage. It's a lot. She's the queen. She really, like, she actually took a course. It's funny. She probably watching right now, but she took a course. Man, it was like an influencer course. And she told me how much she paid for it, and I was like, hell nah, we gonna get that money back. I was like, dang, I think so, a few racks. I was like, man, look, if we don't make no money off this shit, then we gotta find a way to get a refund. I'm calling the bank, I'm claiming fraud, something. So actually now to see the fruits of her labor and why she did what she did, she took the influencer course, and I told you I was already familiar with being on Twitter, going viral, and understanding marketing from my side. So for us to bring that together, it's like a full-time job to be to be a content creator. What's crazy is too, like the kids, like so being a YouTuber now is like as big as being a rapper or an NBA star. Like
you know, my daughter's seeing the feedback and the algorithm that I have, or the fan base that I have as a rapper. She's like, Dad, you're. This is when she first started finding out. She's like, Dad, you're a real rapper. I'm like, yeah. And she was like, are you gonna be are you a YouTuber or are you a rapper? I was like, I'm a rapper. And she was like, you should be a YouTuber. And I was like, excuse me?
They're the ones that right now.
I'm like, what'd you say? She's like, you should be a YouTuber. Like, she's like, YouTubers, like, they just like, and it's crazy because you got like people like Jake Paul and all these guys that like are fucking YouTubers and they buy, not this nigga box and you got like, it's crazy to me, bro. But
that's,
you know, that's the world we live in now, like where I think that J. Cole has said something on an interview one time with Angie Martinez. He said that I think that like in 100 years, celebrity which won't matter. Right, because you could be a mom in the kitchen on TikTok right now and be a fucking celebrity. There's this old white lady that they call her the TikTok mom.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. She is fucking dope. Yeah, but she just be in the kitchen dancing. Her husband, the crazy thing is he be walking in the background doing like regular shit. He don't never get in the camera. This nigga just be like.
And one thing about the internet, bro, the internet is.
And I'm like, that's crazy.
The internet is infinite, bro. Like, so don't ever think it's too late. Anybody that you want to, like I said, I'm so open. I'm an open book. I'm very transparent. So if anybody was coming to me about anything I know or I found out, crack the code. I remember we was talking about this, and I was like, if anybody need help, anything, I'm not perfect, but I know what we have done and what we're going to do. We manifested this. You know, like before we even brand, my wife was actually running the page by herself at first, and we changed it to One King Squad. And we manifested, we put a video together, and we was like, hey, we're gonna start doing the family thing. Literally, I did the spinning on the broom video.
That one's cute.
Oh yeah,
I did the spinning on the broom video the following week. It went viral, not just on there. We went viral on TikTok as well. It's hard to go viral.
What came up with putting the broom under your foot? Because I was like, that's clever.
So my wife seen a video online, and she was like, you should try this with the girls. And after we did that video,
so that was really your daughter like spinning that,
bro. Like it's actually not as hard as it looked. That's why we did it again. But we so what happened with that video?
Cause I'm like, shit, this nigga cut, like she's strong as hell. Yeah,
no, it's not, because the slipperiness of the broom is actually way easier. You can spin a heavy person because it's like you're not really, the weight is not really. You're just turning them, and it's the broom bristles with the slippery.
I want one of them. Don't do it.
I'm gonna do it now.
It's like it's so much out there, man. Like that's just one speck. Like think about that. That's not even like point.
I want to do it while I'm eating King Cajun. I want to spin
on the broom.
Yeah, go get your broom real quick.
You too want to do it.
Get your fucking broom,
bro. Like, but that was our staple video. Me and my wife did the only God Can Do It video with the pajamas on. I was dancing on the counter. We like I said, we just have fun with it. And actually, what we found through doing this, I never would have thought that I can find like family bonding time while doing this. Honestly, like my daughters actually enjoy this. Like we would never stop. Like we only going up, bro, because I didn't realize like the joy I can get with doing something with my kids, bro. So for them to come to me now and we'll record a video, and we just recording and having our phone. So if my daughter like, oh dad, did you edit the video? Did you post it? I'm like, wow, like that was just for us to have, you know. So now they actually like they want the world. Because like they get to live this every day. So even the videos y'all don't see, bro, I literally, y'all are probably saying 1%. I do this with my babies, bro, all day, every day. Kylie, when she was young, she was the only child, and Kylie actually got out. Man, she had a great only child time frame from like born to like 4 years old. So now she had to share these moments with her sister. I love it, bro. But like, she's a great big sister to her little sisters, man.
My daughters, they seen your videos, so we started actually doing TikToks more based on the videos that we seen from you. You definitely inspired that for me and my daughters. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely enjoying it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, bro.
But you know what I love about that though? I'm glad that you showing that to the world, and I'm glad that your shit is going so viral because, you know, back in the day we had sitcoms, right?
Yeah.
We had Family Matters, we had Fresh Prince.
Bro, hold on, I cut you off. My brother just posted, so that's my brother right here that said Free Orleans. Shout out to Vine, that's my wife.
Okay.
So look, my brother told me, bro, he said, bro, keep doing what you're doing. He said, bro, y'all don't realize y'all like the Cosby Show of the internet, bro.
Yeah.
Like he said, y'all really like the new age sitcom where people get to see a black family with a mom and a dad. Yeah. And bro, that meant so much to me, bro, because like when you see them comments and you see not just girl dads, but bro, like I started tearing up when I started seeing the comments of women, like older women, like, man, my dad's not here anymore, but like this bring back memories when I had my dad and I would do things. bro, like you don't realize who you're inspiring. I just posted yesterday, I said motivate yourself and inspire others, bro. Like you gotta get up every day and motivate yourself. Nobody's supposed to motivate you, but you don't realize by you just keep going and you actually showcasing your lifestyle to the world, somebody needs and wants to see that. You know what I'm saying? So like what you're doing right now, like for you to say I'm doing that for my daughters now, based off, bro, that's just, you know what I'm saying? Like that means a lot to me, bro, because don't stop, bro. Like let's not stop, because it's not a lot of examples, bro. My brother, bro, like he took care of my 2 nieces, bro. He has 5 daughters. So between me and him, we have 8 daughters, bro. Out of my mom's 15 grandkids. Like we all daughters, me and him, bro, all daughters.
Oh, wow.
So, bro, I've seen him raise my 2 nieces, bro, by himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like they literally, bro, like been with him since ye high, bro. Like, so to see a man that's actually trying to be a father, and when you know for a fact it's pretty extinct out here, bro, keep going.
Right.
Because even if you're not getting the motivation, if you're not getting nobody saying like, hey, you're doing a good job, that's not gonna always come, bro. What the good job is, you keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? The smile on your daughter's face, and you know what I'm saying? When your kids get to see the joy of being able to just have a present father,
You're
bro.
making memories.
That is rare, bro.
Yeah.
That is rare.
It builds a different type of moral. It builds a different type of moral within them.
Yes,
to be able to experience that. For me, you know, people tell me all the time, like, man, like, I love the way you raise your daughters, but they're raising me.
Yes, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I thank God for allowing me to be their father. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you could have chose anybody.
He put me in that.
He put me in that position.
Yes.
And God don't make mistakes, so I felt like that He knew I was the lead position for that position.
Especially to give you the girls, right?
Girls, yeah.
And I just think like it's nothing against. First of all fathers are great fathers if they're trying, right?
Absolutely.
But it's a different level. That's why when I really connect with girl dads, because it's a different level of fatherhood when you're raising them women. You're raising those girls because you, first of all, we know how fucked up we was as men to women. Like, let's just be honest, right?
Shit.
So what they say all the time when they meet a man have daughters. Oh yeah, I know why you got daughters. You,
they say it all the time.
Yeah, you was rough
It's
on
your life lesson to do it right.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's a blessing. That's a privilege, and I would never take that for granted. I wouldn't mind having a son if it was to come, but as far as right now, God has ordained us to be girl dads, and he put us in that position for a reason, bro.
Right.
So we got to keep going.
And I feel like certain men, like, you know, like when I look at us, and I'm just being real, for girl dad, like, bro, there was a lot of power that we had at a young age when it came to women.
Oh man.
The persuasiveness,
the
things that I could, and this is not by any means, I'm gonna say this on camera so no females get out here and be like, oh, he just, like, no, listen, there is a certain persuasion that certain men, there's levels, like Craig said earlier, there's levels to certain men. Some men go and wife the first fine woman that they get because they know that the chances of them getting a woman like that was slim to none, right?
Yeah.
There's men that have had access to those type of women their whole fucking life.
Yes.
Yeah, I've never had any problems in that department. So the respect, not saying we would ever disrespect a woman, but the respect isn't high because you have all this access, right? But the moment you have a daughter and you hold her in your hands, your brain starts to trigger into like the girls that you were messing around with or whatever, they daddy held them just like that.
Yes.
That's somebody's daughter.
Yes.
So I was like, yo.
Messed you up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I would be like, when a girl come to me and be like, you heard me. Man, get the fuck out of my phone. I ain't trying to hear that shit. But now, even if I don't want to hear it, I'm like, listen, because fuck. You need to get this emotion out. I understand, even if it's something that I don't feel I need to hear or want to hear, I listen because you need it.
Yeah.
It ain't got nothing to do with me. You need to express
And it's gonna help you when you run into men like me,
like
when I was, you know what I'm saying, your age, or you know what I'm saying, I was the man, a boy to those little girls. You feel what I'm saying? And we was immature. That's all it was. We were very immature. And the goal is, like I said, you know how people like, oh, like you know, people tell their daughters tell them like, oh, I can't wait, I want to meet somebody like my dad. I'm like, no, you don't. You know what I'm saying? When my daughter get that age, I'm like, no, you don't. Because you know who daddy is now.
Yeah.
Has a woman ever asked you, would you let your daughter date somebody like you? Have you ever been asked that question?
Not yet.
Okay.
But like I said, My answer to that question will be a two-part answer, right? Because, like I said
the same thing.
I would want them to meet the man. I would want a man like I am now.
Yeah.
Right. But I don't want them to meet the little boy that I was when I was immature in my ways, and I wasn't like I was. First of all, I've been raised in the church. You know what I'm saying? I've always been God-fearing, but I ain't never lead with that when it comes to women. Let's be honest, right? Like when it comes to women and you thinking with your emotions and your feelings, like you just, like you said, certain men, we know how to have our way with women. You feel what I'm saying? And that's a gift and a curse because you might end up breaking someone's heart, you know what I'm saying? And ruining and traumatizing this woman for the rest of her life if she don't know any better.
It's power.
So exactly. So God had put us in this world to have these daughters so they can know the difference. You feel what I'm saying? Because we didn't know no better, but at the same time, there's a lot of women to this day that's probably still broken based off of what we did to them, or you know what I'm saying, how the situation ended up transpiring with them. And I just want my daughter to. I just want to
became a pattern like with the men that they dated.
Yeah,
so they probably started getting broken up with, or fucking they don't know how to, you know what I mean? Because they don't want to give this person a chance because they never had this.
Yeah.
Most people go where they're comfortable with. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So it's like if I'm used to a man treating me this way, when a nice dude coming on, it's too good to be true. I gotta break up with him.
Like, so you're just trying to transfer wisdom to them.
Absolutely.
Like, if we can just sum it up, we're just trying to transfer wisdom. Like, be wise enough to understand what you're embracing, those conversations, like the type of, like, you know what I'm saying? I just want to help my daughter's awareness. You feel what I'm saying? I just want to help you be aware. You're gonna make your own choices. You're gonna make your own decisions. But my goal is to transfer wisdom to you to be able to make the right choice. And if you, whatever you choose, that's gonna be on you when you choose to choose that, based off of how I raised you and what I instilled in you.
Absolutely.
Straight up.
And I think every parent has a responsibility. I think that, you know, a lot of guys and women have to stop saying, well, your mom should teach you that. Your dad, I think that we all should teach them.
You need both parents.
You know what I'm saying?
You need both parents.
That way, you know, like I don't question how her mom is mothering because I'm following.
Exactly.
The way she's mothering, I'm sure is great, but I'm not in tune with it. I'm in tune with how I'm fathering.
Exactly.
If it's something you don't know, you come and ask me. And I'm gonna give you to the best of my knowledge. I'm not gonna ever lie to you as a father.
I'm not trying to be a mom. I'm
gonna give you my standpoint as a father, as a man.
Yeah.
This is where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Craig, man, we appreciate you coming out today, man. Taking the time out to rock with us, bro. You dropped a lot of gems, man. I already knew this was gonna be fun and exciting because I know my dog. You know what I'm saying? When we outside. But we love you, bro, and we wish you continued success.
Thank you for coming by and
you know what I'm saying?
Keep showing the world that there's still good
Absolutely.
families and good husbands.
Absolutely, you the poster child for that shit right now, man. So
appreciate
you know what I'm saying. So please, be representing for us, baby.
For sure, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. First of all, for even having me, for reaching out to me, to even, you know what I'm saying? What's been supposed to do this? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And it's not gonna be the last one.
Nah,
it's not gonna be the last one, man.
We got it. Well, hell no, it's not with this food. Hey, you better keep bringing it, bro. Hey, man, we're gonna have Trill Talk catering. We about to be KINGSCAJUN catering for Trill Talk. No cap.
Nah, for sure.
We got to put my man on payroll.
Get it, man. Thank y'all.
But y'all already know what it is, man. Let's turn up this music. We finna take y'all out. Hey, first of all, we appreciate everybody that was watching today. Hey, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in with my dog, man. Go get some of his food. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna drop the locations everywhere he's at from now on. So if there's anywhere he's gonna be, you're gonna know where he's gonna be at. You dig? You know what I'm saying? When you poppin', you